We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. At the 16-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Brings up 3rd down. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Go. Back to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long. Throwing Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Second down and 8. Up the middle they go. And And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Here's their punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. First and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Open man downfield. It's Rice. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, Quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Second and 7. Off the play fake. Jackson. Sending it downfield for Likely. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Street. Go.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
They'll give on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And a short pickup down to the 21. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready?
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go!
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this up to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set!
He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They put Pickens in motion. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That one good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one complete to Johnston. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in coverage. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. His kick is good. And the Steelers, they're finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, 3 quarters. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he's going to be very close to a 1st down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. An even 40 yards. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Next to score, Ravens 27, Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matches.